Guys, time's finally come for some official Five Nights at Freddy's 2 news. What's up, guys? It's Lord, and welcome to a very exciting news video. We just got technically the first official teaser for the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Not too long ago, Jason Blum put up a tweet, which is a teaser for the movie, and I'm about to show that right now. Jim Henson's Creature Shop is working their magic again. We aren't sure what they're working on, but we know it will be great. And here's the image, and this actually, we have a lot to unpack. Originally, I just thought, there's one thing here, the main star of the show, Mangle. We get to see the making of Mangle, like the modeling, until they can actually start making the actual suits and robots. But there's actually a lot more to look at, which I didn't see at first, so I started looking at more tweets, and there's actually a lot to look at here. So first, let's look at Mangle. This is very intricate and detailed, and I really like the way that they're doing all this. A lot of things that we've been saying is that animatronics are going to be a lot harder to do because they are more detailed, and there are triple the animatronics in FNAF 2 compared to FNAF 1. Plus, they're probably bringing in other characters. So yeah, it's going to take longer for Jim Henson's to do this. And the big one was Mangle. We were like, yeah, Mangle's going to take a long time, so I don't really care how long it really takes for him to do it, as long as they look good. And they look good. Mangle so far is looking good. We see the foot over here. I think that's a hand back there. We get more foot. We get the main body part. We get Mangle's head over here, which is one of the things that I realized later. This is Mangle's head right here. I don't know what this is. This might also be a part of Mangle. This hand is also a part of Mangle. Maybe this stuff is also Mangle. There's a lot of Mangle here. Now to talk about the more interesting and hidden stuff that I didn't know until looking at Twitter. Which, by the way, even some of this stuff, like the hand and the head, I didn't even see until Twitter. I looked at this first glance, saw Mangle, okay, let's see what other people are saying. But here's the big stuff. We see Toy Bonnie right here. You can tell it's Toy Bonnie because of the snout and the nose. That is Toy Bonnie's shape. I don't know if the snout stood out that much in the other versions. It looks a little weird right now, but I'm sure it will be okay, if not look better. The thing with the FNAF movie animatronics is I think that they are upgraded versions of the original animatronics, and so I hope they do that again with this movie. Then over here we get a leg. You could just barely see it. It is a leg and a foot. This can either be one of the toy animatronics, like Toy Chica. I think Toy Chica has this foot, I don't know, but definitely Toy Bonnie or Toy Freddy. It could be one of them too. It can't just be Mangle, because the foot is connected to a leg, and it's a normal leg, not robotic like this. So that's interesting. We also get Bonnie's ears over here. We know these are Bonnie's ears because we see Mangle's ear right here, and they look a little different. So yeah, this mainly focuses on Mangle and Bonnie, and maybe Freddy, we don't know. But an interesting thing to talk about is in the back here, you see something purple. Now, everyone at first said, Shadow Freddy's returning. Let's go. If Shadow Freddy does return, I think that'll be cool because he was hyped up in the Freddy in Space 3 teaser thing. For a split second he was there, and everyone was like, oh, who is this character? Is that Shadow Freddy? Oh, why is he here? This is probably going to play a huge role in the movie, and he was there for a few seconds. We don't even fully see him. He's just there being stuffed by Max. One of the things that was being heavily teased by Max, Cat Connor Sterling, was that she possessed Shadow Freddy. She made so many posts next to Shadow Freddy, hey, it's my best buddy, and then it would show a bunch of purple emojis and Shadow Freddy right behind her. Yeah, okay, I think I get the depiction here. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if Shadow Freddy returned as Max. But you know what I think would be better? This guy right here would go so unbelievably hard in the movie. We already got Sparky. We already got other Easter egg characters like Ella from the Silver Eyes, and a couple other ones like Shadow Freddy. So I think if they're gonna go with that approach again, we should get Shadow Freddy, sure. Shadow Bonnie would be cool. That's something people have been saying for a long time. But as for hoaxes, this is the next one to do, obviously. To me, it's up in the air who this could be. It could either be Shadow Freddy, that guy, or it could be someone completely different. You know, maybe they're making a literal purple guy. Maybe they're making Shadow Bonnie, but he's purple. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else to inspect here, though. I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to cover. And yeah, that's very cool. This is the teaser, and it is exciting. Oh, I forgot about this. Mangle's torso. That's interesting. I think that's Mangle's torso. It could be someone else's torso. Toy Chica's torso, yeah. That is most certainly Toy Chica. Look at that. It's probably this upper part over here, like around the bib. That's probably what this is, because we could see this is probably where the neck and head would go. Yeah, that's Toy Chica. This is something I saw on Twitter, which was pretty interesting. Something interesting about movie Mangle that we can see here. It seems like they're redoing how Mangle usually stands. The torso is positioned much lower and the legs are very bent. It seems like this version is going to be a lot more animalistic. Mangle in the game stands upright. So here's a look at Mangle standing in FNAF AR, and here's in the movie. You see, it is bent a little bit, and it does look a little like flatter, lower, different-er than this. Also, looking back, you see this ball thing. That's what we saw before. That is Mangle's, like, one of her parts, probably a tail. I don't know. Hey guys, it's me from the future. I just have to say, I realized at some point, like, I was watching a video about this teaser, and I realized about 3 things there that are actually super important. One of the things is we get to see Mangle's jaw somewhere laying there. I'm pretty sure that's Mangle's jaw. It looks pretty cool. But the big things are those FNAF movie things in the back next to the purple foot say original Bonnie costume and original Chica costume. Five Nights at Freddy's in theaters and streaming on Peacock October 27th. I don't know if that's just like, I don't know, marketing for the movie and they just left it there because, or if that's the original costume and they're putting it there so then they can use it to make the Wizards. Because something I mentioned in my news video is how they are reportedly, like it's a rumor, but they're reportedly making the Wizards with the costumes of the original animatronics. That said, it does say in theaters and streaming on Peacock October 27th. It's no longer on Peacock, and it's saying this as an it's before that happened. So it's likely that this is just like, I don't know, decoration, I guess, I don't know. But it is worth pointing out. That is all we have for inspecting this thing. I have another news video. I don't know if that's coming out before this or after it. Probably after, because it's super important. But that also talks about FNAF 2 news. So if that came out before this, go watch it. If it comes out after this, go watch it when it drops. It also talks about other things like the Into the Pit game, My Pop Goes, and what else? The new FNAF book. And that's all super exciting stuff. So if you like this, watch that. Yeah. This is sort of like a throwback to like the previous Jim Henson's teaser from about a year ago, a little over a year ago, with FNAF 1 movie. I didn't make a video on that. I don't know why I didn't, but I was very hype about that, and so I'm very hype about this too, because we get to see a lot of the making of the animatronics, and I really like it, and I'm super excited. And any information that drops about this movie that is substantial enough to make a video or a news video with like a few things in it, and this is going to be in it, like that sort of thing, I will talk about it, because this is like the next big thing for FNAF. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it pretty brief with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dislike the video as much as humanly possible, and I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo.